All right, YouTube subscribers, my name is Rayshawn, known as Rayniz on Facebook, also known as Mr. Ceiling Fan Man 1999 on YouTube. Now, what's going on is that I'm showing you guys my 52-inch polished brass SMC Emperor Flush ceiling fan that I got out of a mid-century house that my godfather's relative is getting remodeled. Now, he had me to replace this ceiling fan with one of them it's like one of them ceiling fans with the it's kind of like a fan with a guard and all that stuff, and it got the LED light on the side, and it's the one that comes from China. Now, it's like that fancy LED ceiling fan. I don't even know what brand that fan is, but anyway, that's what they had. That's the ceiling fan they had me to replace that fan with. Now, this ceiling fan right here is actually childhood to me because I remember seeing Cole Semenko's video of this SMC Emperor Flush ceiling fan that looked exactly like this fan. Only difference is that his is a bit older than this fan because his ceiling fan actually used a brown UFO style motor. And instead of these blade brackets being like them CEC type moon brackets, the blade brackets was actually like the SMC type moon brackets where it had like a heart shape in the middle. That's the only difference and stuff. So anyway, so the features about this fan is that it has 4 oak wood blades reversible from cane to plane. And it also features a forward and reverse switch and it also has its included SMC light fitter and stuff. And both of the pull chains are original to the fan. Now, the pull chain switch is actually not original because what happened was that the original pull chain switch for the fan messed up on me and stuff. So I had to put another chain on here. And then plus the light socket on the ceiling fan wasn't too much in a good shape and stuff. So I had to rewire the light kit. Now the way the light kit was actually wired is that that the light kit was actually crimped on to the wires and all that stuff to the point that there was no way that you could remove the light kit without cutting the wires off the light kit. But the light kit socket wasn't too much in a good shape, so I just said skip it. I'm just going and cut the socket off the wires and stuff and put a new socket on there, and that's what I did. And then the globe, I believe that this globe is actually not original, but the globe actually feels solid and all that stuff for it not being original and stuff. So I can't really tell whether if it's original or not, but other than the fact that it actually has a globe on the fan, and that's a fact that it has a schoolhouse globe on there. So anyway, and it also and it's also 3 speeds and it's electrically reversible. And I'm about to go on and get to the fan and stuff, demonstrate the fan starting off with the light. So here's what the fan looks like with the light on. And here's what it looks like with the light off. So I'm about to go on to turn this fan on low. Yeah, but I want to try to make this as quick as possible because I'm actually testing this fan out in a rental house. And I don't know how my sister gonna feel about this and all that stuff, because I don't want my sister to come down here and see me testing out this fan. And then the next thing is we get into it with each other and all that stuff because she have a feeling that I was probably making holes in this wall and all that stuff whole time I wasn't and stuff. So I just got this thing all rigged up and all that stuff to where I didn't have to make no holes to run the cord and stuff. Now I actually got this ceiling fan running off of a power supply cord and stuff anyway and stuff. So this fan is actually putting out a little breeze on low. Then I'm about to go on and put it on medium. Now, somehow, when I tested out this fan, Now the ceiling fan works on forward now. It's probably because the reverse switch on this fan is going bad, because I remember last time when I tested out the ceiling fan from when it was installed in the mid-century house, the ceiling fan was working only in reverse and stuff. Now it works on forward and stuff. And then when I try to put it in reverse, it malfunctions and stuff. And then I kind of got to press on the reverse switch just to get the fan to work in reverse. And that's not good, because that's exactly how I know that the reverse switch is bad and stuff. And that got to get replaced and stuff. So other than that, this is just about medium, and I'm about to go on and put it on high. So the information about this fan is that the ceiling fan was made in Hong Kong or made in China. I forgot what country or region it was really made in, but whatever it was, that's the country or region it was made in. And this ceiling fan is dated October of 1988. And that's the date of that fan. And then, so as far as the features, I forgot to mention that the ceiling fan also features a 153 millimeter motor too and stuff. And the color of the motor is actually black. And then the ceiling fan actually goes a little bit slower than the older SMC Empress ceiling fan from the 80s when it uses a UFO motor. Because the SMC fan from the 80s with the UFO motor is it's a lot more stronger than the SMC ceiling fan that uses the 153 millimeter black motor. Well, so other than that, this is on forward mode. Yeah, see, I gotta press. It's like that this ceiling fan needs like a magic touch and all that stuff just for the fan to actually work in reverse and stuff. And it's like that it just need like a magic touch and stuff. So I believe that a lot of SMC fans are really known for having crappy reverse switches and all that stuff. But other than that, I'm about to go on and cut this thing off. So this is Mr. Ceiling Fan Man 1999 signing out this video, and I am out.